you've turned up, you two have turned up. Tell me why. Tell me why.
It's concerns your mental health, so we just want to have a chat.
Right, you tell me, did I tell you I wanted to talk to anybody about my mental health? What did I say about my mental health? Did I say that I did not, and it's on video, on your camera and on mine, did I say I did not want to talk about my mental health? I wasn't here.
No, and I'm just trying to explain to these officers why you're here. So we want to go pick up this rose from this man.
So have you, right, excuse me then. So have you brought them down to pick up my rose? Or have you brought them down about something personal? About, have you brought them down?
I need to understand what's going on there, that's all.
Right. What's going on is this. What's going on is this. And I will explain clearly and clarity.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yesterday, I had an issue with my ex.
Okay.
And it was all awkward and stuff. This morning, she's turned around and told me she's moving. In our garden, her garden at the house at the minute. So her mouth said, like, do you mind if I... Yeah, please. I've got a pack of candle I've got in my pocket.
I'll grab you some water.
I'd rather a pack of candle. Right. So I spoke to two officers yesterday. One was called David. The other one... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the community officers.
Yeah, the other one was Andrew. I think it goes by the nickname Snickers for some reason. Right? I'm presuming he entered the marathon and he's still pulling the peanuts out from one. Oh, that's an old chubby bell joke. So I spoke to them yesterday and they was fine.
Yeah.
Right? This morning my ex has been a bit of a cunt to me. She's told me she's moving, she's got my dogs. Right. She's not telling me where she's moving to, so she's not letting me see my dogs. I live on a farm on the road, I can't have them. So I said, right. And then I said, oh, what about my mum's rose? She said, I'm leaving it in the garden.
Is it a physical rose?
It's a rose. It's. I've just said to her, I ain't got a clue what we're doing. It's about 14 foot, and I've got to dig about 4 foot down to get it out. Right? But I said to her, I said, what about my mum's rose? And she says, oh, I'm leaving it in the garden. I said, no, it's my mum's. Yeah. She started going like, oh, what are you going to do with it? You live in a shitty flat, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Oh, I got a cup, but normally it's them plastic things.
I don't think we've got anything. It's very cooler in that, isn't it?
So whose house is
Wait a minute. I'm getting to the point. Okay. I just need to do that. So I said, I'm going to come and get this rose. And she said, I'm going to report you, or I'll report you for harassment. Because we was arguing yesterday. Right? Yeah. So, rather than going on the bus straight through to Waltham, and going into the garden, because she said she's still... Like, she said she moved, and she said she hasn't moved, she's moving, and she's still in the flat, in the house and whatever. So rather than going straight through to Waltham, on the bus, right, this is what I said to you, I said, what I thought was, because I want to do it safe, because I'm on a charge for a bullshit allegation anyway, but I wanted to do it properly. So I said to myself, because I talk to myself, because sometimes I need a little bit of sense. Yeah. I'm the only one that gives it me. I said, I'm going to come in here today. Hopefully, I was hoping to speak to, no offence, but I was hoping to speak to 2 officers that I spoke to yesterday, but they're obviously not here. Right? So I came in, and my intention was to come in and literally say, I am going through to Waltham, I am going to my ex's house, I am getting this rose out of the garden, putting it in a tub or a placky bag or whatever, and I am bringing it home. And if she makes a complaint, because I wasn't going to go and kick off, but if she makes a complaint, I would have already let the officer here know. Yeah. And that is what I came in for. And then this lady here, I presume you go by lady, female, she, her, it, whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. This person here, this officer here, has turned around, took it upon herself to talk about my mental health and bring you twos in. When I said I did not want to discuss my mental health. This is not about my mental health.
No, but I said that you was worried. I was worried about because you said you'd suffer mental health. Right. And you said that you've got that cut on your arm that you did yesterday.
And you checked it. It's not infected. And I said to you, yes, I am suicidal. Yes, I will self-harm later today. But that is not.
Well, that's a concern to me.
All right. Shut.
Try and make it feel better.
I'll tell you something else about mental health, right? About self-harm. Unless you're with a person 24/7, even when that person goes to the toilet or to the bathroom, you cannot stop that person self-harming or suiciding. So there's no point when I have specifically stated to you on the previous video that I didn't want help with my mental health and my self-harm and suicide, there is no point you bringing these two out when they could be going out and grabbing some granny off the street who's told somebody that Keir Starmer's a cunt or something. Because that's your priorities nowadays, isn't it, really?
Well,
really? It is, isn't it? You're not going to go catch a pedo.
Can you just lower the volume a little?
No, it's the echo. She's already said it's the echo.
Yeah, that's fine.
But when I've stated to you that I did not want help with my mental health and my self-harm and my suicide, you then went behind my back and brought these two officers in.
We're always going to help people regardless of...
You can't help somebody...
I'm going to try my best as a police officer, as a
But
human.
that's what that lady said. And I said to that lady, you can't help me because I am not helpable at the moment. I don't want help. I am not accepting help. I am going through life. And if I die, I die. And if I don't die, I don't die. And I'll do the same again tomorrow. But what that lady's done is indefensible because she's gone behind my back when I have stated I didn't want any intervention,
That's all right.
which you have to respect.
Yeah.
Because now, this situation has fucked my head up even more than it was before.
We don't want that, do we?
But you have done though, or that lady has done.
Can we have a conversation about what's going on as opposed to just chatting?
Right, have a conversation. Tell me something I don't know.
I'm trying to work out...
Tell me something I don't know.
Right. So you want to go to your ex-girlfriend's ex-girlfriend,
Ex-partner.
Right, is there any reason why you cannot go? Is there any conditions in place that's
No.
going to no reason?
No.
Have you tried calling her to simply...
Yeah, she's been a cunt.
And what she said to you?
She's been a cunt.
Right, what she said to you so you can't go around with?
She just said, don't come, da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. She's a woman.
Right.
No offence, ladies, but...
Yeah, it doesn't really stick down that route, do we?
I don't give a shit. Go down whatever route you want. Right, I want to go. Am I under arrest?
No, you're not.
Right, I'm going.
Alright.